You don't need a 5 a.m. routine or a 15-step skincare routine to look and feel your best. You need tiny habits done consistently. These 15 micro habits might seem small, but they will change how you feel in your own skin. But it does start from the moment you wake up. Stick with me today, and I promise you will take away valuable habits that you can incorporate into your life that will actually transform your beauty routine. Hi beautiful angel, I'm Serena Moon, and on this cozy corner of the internet, we are growing and glowing together. We are learning side by side on how to live our best life, mentally, physically, and spiritually. If you love all things mindset, beauty, and wellness related, all wrapped in one, you're in the right place. I make videos on how to glow up from the inside out. I also love to share all the things that I'm passionate about, like femininity and baking and all things vintage. If any of that interests you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out, and you can join our community of angels. Your number one micro habit, like I said, starts first thing in the morning, and that is using a tongue scraper. Overnight, your body detoxes, and your tongue holds a lot of that residue. Scraping first thing in the morning before you drink anything is essential because it's going to remove all that bacteria that you might just end up drinking. It's also really going to help with oral health, bad breath, and everything in between. It also supports gut health by removing all that bacteria you would have swallowed. And in Ayurveda, it's actually linked to clearer thinking and energy flow, which who doesn't want that first thing in the morning? Do not skip scraping your tongue first thing in the morning. If you are scraping off all that bacteria, which means you're going to have better gut health, that means you're going to have clearer and better skin. And number two is drinking lemon water first thing in the morning after tongue scraping before drinking or eating anything else. I have personally done this for a couple years now because I have gastritis or stomach ulcers, and proton pump inhibitors, you can think of them like a band-aid. And in a sense, the lemon water is acting like a band-aid, but it's a much healthier long term. It actually acts more like an alkaline substance than an acidic substance, even though it is lemon. It's always helped me keep my flare-ups down. So that's what got me really into it, but it does have benefits. I'm sure you've heard of people saying lemon water is good for you before, but I really do swear by it at this point. I like to drink it with a straw to help protect my enamel. Lemon water does help flush out all those toxins, so it's the perfect thing to do right after your tongue scraping and before drinking or eating anything else. It's going to jumpstart your digestion, and a little bonus tip is to put a few mineral drops or pinch of salt in there, and that's really going to help you get all your minerals first thing in the morning. It's going to hydrate you after 7 hours of sleep. Plus, you're getting a great dose of vitamin C, and all of that is a recipe for clear and beautiful glowing skin. Now, number three is take your supplements. I actually recently did a video on how to glow up from the inside out. It's a little series I'm doing on my channel here, but that video, the first installment, was actually all about the supplements that you need, the top 10 supplements that you need. I go over 20 different supplements, some I would avoid, and some that were kind of a bonus recommendation, but the top 10 for life included some incredible gems. I'm only going to mention one today, but if you are interested in all of the recommendations of supplements that I have, definitely go check out that video. It is jam-packed with some really helpful information. All those supplements are going to help your brain, they're going to help your gut health, they're going to help your skin glow. Really, beauty does start from the inside out, so highly recommend taking your supplements. Taking supplements is essential in our day and age, unfortunately. Our soil is completely depleted of minerals, so that is why taking minerals is so important, taking supplements is so important, because our food is not, whether that's vegetables or meat, is not as nutritious as it once was. And most of us, let's be real, don't really have a balanced diet. It's very difficult to actually truly get a balanced diet. You can try and you can eat healthy and you can eat balanced, and that's absolutely beneficial, but to take your health to an optimized level, especially if you have difficulty absorbing things like B vitamins and vitamin D and things like that, or iron, you need to make sure that your levels are good. So get blood tests done to see where you're at as well, and start slow, one supplement at a time, like I recommended that in that video. I know supplementation though can add up and get confusing, but it is extremely beneficial to be taking on a day-to-day. But like I said, you don't need a lot. Honestly, some 10 essentials is perfect, but for the sake of today's video, I am going to give you my favorite from that supplementation video I made, and that's L-theanine. L-theanine is naturally found in green tea. It is a very calming amino acid, and it works really well and synergistically with caffeine. So I like to take a capsule of sun-theanine, which is 200 times stronger than regular L-theanine and add that either to my coffee or just take it alongside my coffee first thing in the morning. So taking your supplements first thing in the morning, giving you that boost of energy, giving you also that calm and that focus if you're taking something like L-theanine with your coffee, is a great way to start your day. Number 4 is dry brushing. You don't have to dry brush every day, even though some people do love to do that. Even once a week is efficient in my opinion, but it is a great practice to get into. Dry brushing drains your lymphatic system, so you always want to go in gentle, very light pressure circular motions towards your heart, starting at your hands and working your way up, starting at the bottom of your feet, working your way up. Dry brushing is going to support that detoxification and that lymphatic drainage in your body. Also, is going to gently exfoliate your skin. It's also going to get rid of dead skin cells and help your skin feel softer and more radiant. I also like this and a natural sea sponge as a natural alternative to exfoliating once a week, instead of using sugar scrubs, which I do like making at home once in a while, but they can be quite harsh, so just be careful with those. Number 5, shower every day. Think of your shower as a daily reset. It's not just hygiene. It's literally an energetic cleansing, or at least a possible missed opportunity for an energetic cleansing. I personally think every woman should not skip this essential part of their self-care. Some of the only time you can get for yourself, just for you. I'm a mom of a toddler, and for the last almost 2 years now, I have had to figure out and readjust how I plan to shower that day. No matter from when she was a newborn or now, I figure out how to shower. So now it's a bit easier. I can shower when she's napping. She's finally napping for around 2 hours now, but it took a very long time, like 18 plus months to finally get where we're at. I, in the beginning, either had her in a rocker and she would nap in the bathroom with me, or at sometimes she would just play in the bathroom with me. Also, if she is awake for my shower and it's not a nap, nowadays I love just having her in the bath with me. She has a great time doing this, and yeah, just depending on how long my shower is, because I don't do my whole routine and my hair wash every single day. I do, a quick little 5-minute shower on a day-to-day basis. But having her in there with me, no matter what it is, I mean, it's a little bit less for you when she's in there with me, but I still try to give myself that time. It is so, so important, and I really think every woman should not skip it. Shower every day. Number 6 actually leads me into showering in silence. Showering in silence could be your hidden superpower. Use this time to give your nervous system a break. So no noise, no videos, no podcasts, no music, nothing on in the background. Just be present. Especially on the longer shower days, your everything showers, you could use this time to visualize, to set intentions. You can embody your highest self in the water. And remember that water is a spiritual conductor. This quiet time is also a great time to do your gratitude prayer and leaning into God's voice or guidance that might be coming to you. When you finally take that time to slow down, you're actually able to hear those things coming to you. Studies also show that quiet reflection does reduce cortisol levels, especially if you work a very hectic job or you are a mom like me. There's chaos and noise all day long, so showering in silence and reconnecting to you and God's voice and the visions you have for your life and taking time to be grateful, the shower is just one of my favorite places and times to do that. And remember that water absorbs vibration. I've talked about it before and I will talk about it again. Dr. Emoto's research shows how water can be influenced, how your intentions can literally restructure molecules. So what are you thinking about as all that water washes over you? You are made up of water. When you drink your water, think about that. What are you thinking as you rinse the old version of yourself away and step out as the new one? Number 7, wash your body at the beginning of your shower and at the end. Cleaning yourself off at the beginning just makes logical sense. You're washing away the previous day, but you want to make sure you also wash at the end to make sure that there is no leftover hair conditioner or shaving products or anything like that that could break you out or just not be the last thing that is on your body. You want to make sure that soap is the last thing on your body before stepping out of the shower. A good way to do this also is to use a bar soap at the beginning to make sure you're very, very clean, and then using a body wash that's nice and scented if you want to at the very end. To be honest, I just use my unscented bar soap twice, but a lot of people do love to use like a nice body oil or a shower oil. I love the one by, I think it's Bioderma or even L'Occitane. I can link my favorites down below, but a body shower oil is really beautiful to finish off with. You can also think about washing your body like an energetic cleanse as well. almost clearing out the energetic debris off of your body. You can set intentions and even affirm that that's what you're doing in that time if you want to. You can think of it like the closing of a ritual. Number 8, shampoo twice. This is so essential in my opinion. I have pretty fine hair, so washing twice really helps get rid of all of the product buildup and oil. And then the second cleanse, very similar to washing your body twice, is you are scrubbing your hair and making sure it's truly clean and going to last you for before your next wash. Also going to help with hair growth by having a cleaner scalp. I just find this so essential and I haven't been able to look back since doing that. Now number 9, to do with conditioner again, is I only condition my hair from about here down. You want to keep that conditioner mid to ends and not on the scalp, especially if you have fine hair. I find this really works for me. I never need conditioner on my scalp. I love conditioner in my ends, but it's just a really great way to make your hair last longer. It's not going to produce as much oil and your scalp is going to moisturize your hair on top. So you really don't need conditioner on top. It's just going to weigh down your hair, especially if you have fine hair like me. Also, I always put my hair up in a clip while my conditioner sits. This helps it absorb evenly, but also stay off of my back while I am washing and shaving and doing everything else. This is also going to, again, help if you are more prone to acne from conditioner and stuff like that. This is also going to help if you're more sensitive, again, to oils or conditioners and things like that, possibly breaking you out. But I just love to have my hair up while I am conditioning my hair and letting it sit. And of course, it's going to help you accidentally rinsing it out too soon. So I like to let it sit for at least 2 minutes, but typically on my everything shower days, the days that I wash my hair, I'm also shaving, and that takes about 10 minutes. So I like to let my hair sit in the conditioner for about 10 minutes while I shave and do everything else. It's going to give it time to actually penetrate the cuticle. Speaking of hair, number 10 is protective hairstyles at night. I typically like a braid at night. That is my favorite and easiest way to sleep. It's going to reduce friction and tangling, again, especially if you have fine hair. And it's also going to protect it from breakage. And I typically, on my second, third day hair, like to curl it or wave it, and the braid really helps with that. Especially if you put in a little bit of water before braiding your hair, or gel or hairspray or anything like that, it's going to really give you that wavy look. And that's the perfect segue for number 11, which is using a silky rod to get overnight curls. These satin rods are super popular nowadays, but for good reason. Honestly, they are fantastic. Some people have a little bit of trial and error with it. Personally, what works best for me is using a spray bottle with just pure water in it and dampening my hair. So I make sure my hair is fully dry, because if my hair is too wet, it's not going to dry overnight. It's just not, especially with the length that it is. And if it's fully dry, it's not going to curl at all. It's not going to hold the curl at all. So spraying it with water just adds that perfect amount of dampness to my hair that's going to make it hold. I also really like to do hairspray as well. I will do a tutorial in a short or something like that very soon, but you just split your hair in half, you put the silky rod in a clip like this, you twist your hair around it, and then from there you tie it off. And then from there I like to put it in like a little silk bonnet and sleep with it overnight. But again, putting a little bit of water and a little bit of hairspray is going to make that come out beautiful and stay in the morning. And then I finish it off with hairspray once I take it out. And of course, it's going to protect your hair from heat and give you gorgeous curls. See how these are all leading up to each other? And number 12 is to wear a silk bonnet before bed. So I mentioned if I do a braid or if I do the overnight curls, I am going to be putting a silk bonnet on top of my hair after that to protect it while I sleep. It's going to help make sure that the style stays in place, but it's going to reduce frizz a lot and breakage as well. It looks cute. It's like your little crown. And number 13 is to get yourself a silk pillowcase. Silk pillowcase is not only good for your hair, even if you aren't wearing a silk bonnet, but it's also really good for your skin. It's going to help a lot with crease wrinkles. So it's fewer wrinkles and less breakage. It's very, very skin and hair friendly, and I have not been able to look back. I love my silk pillowcase. It also stays a lot cooler at night, which is very, very nice, especially right now when it's summertime. A cooler sleep equals a better sleep, which equals better skin. Number 14 is to have a protein-rich breakfast. You want to make sure that your breakfast is balanced. A breakfast that is not only rich in proteins, but also balanced in fats and carbs is going to help regulate your blood sugar and hormones, especially cortisol. In my opinion, protein is overlooked and a lot of people are scared of it when there is so much research that the recommended daily dose of protein is actually the bare minimum so you don't get sick and die, basically. When you need actually something around a gram per every pound of body weight. So that is what I kind of base it around. I try to aim for 100 to 120 grams of protein per day. If you aren't at your ideal weight, do that weight for protein goals. And protein first thing in the morning is so important, so beneficial for your body. Also, protein is going to support your hair, your skin, your nails, and satiety as well. So I love eggs, I love yogurt, nut butter, oats. Personally, I think that any animal-based protein is going to be more bioavailable to your body, but oats and nuts are fine for a lot of people as well. And I'm also a creature of comfort, so I eat a lot of the same breakfasts all the time. I typically have like yogurt and granola and fruit for breakfast, and then I'll have eggs and toast for lunch, or like chicken on salad or something like that. That's typically what I have for breakfast and lunch a lot of the time. Another thing I love for breakfast is a smoothie. So anything with like collagen in your coffee or protein powder in your smoothie, things like that is a great way to get protein first thing in the morning. It's such an easy and convenient way. Just remember that glow ups don't start in Sephora, they do start in the kitchen. Now, number 15 is really important to me. It's the 5-minute get ready rule. Even if you don't have 30 minutes to get ready, take even just 5-10 minutes to intentionally get ready for the day. Whether that's putting on an outfit that makes you feel productive for the day, or doing your brows, or putting on your favorite perfume, whatever it is, take that time for yourself. You're going to feel 100 times better even if you just take 5 minutes to get ready. Taking this time for yourself is so important. You know you feel so much more confident and productive when you are feeling and looking your best. You're telling your brain that you matter. You're telling your brain that you care about yourself, and that is so, so important. Slipping on a dress does not take any amount of effort, and if you're not into dresses, even a pair of jeans is going to make you feel much more put together for the day, which is going to help you with your productivity, absolutely. And it's those little things that are really going to fuel your beauty routine. And it's taking the time for yourself to get ready and do those beauty rituals that are going to help your beauty routine as a whole, help you transform and actually glow up. You need to put the effort in for yourself because you deserve it. And putting effort in will get you results. You could even do a little bit of bigger habits like getting your eyebrows done or your lashes done or something like that that helps mornings go by a little bit faster. Brows and mascara are kind of my favorite things to do. So if those things were done, I'd love if those things were done, because that way it's just going to be a lot faster for me in the morning. So you can think about doing some more high maintenance stuff so you're a little bit more low maintenance on the day-to-day. But I just find taking that time for yourself is so important. Remember, your glow up is not about perfection. It's just doing the simple things every day to take care of yourself. These micro habits are how we return to ourselves, one morning at a time. I want to know, which habit are you planning to start first, or are there any that you already incorporate on a daily basis? Let us know down below. I'd love to start a conversation. We could help each other out in the comments by letting each other know what other habits that weren't on this list too. Now, if you've made it to the end, go ahead and leave a little moon emoji letting me know that you did. I really appreciate you. And if you did like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I try to come out with new videos every single week to help us grow and glow together, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Much love your way. Take care, Angel.